Okay. Okay, I'm recording this second practical projects. Today we have um, the same process structure as the first one. The difference is the structure has been loaded in a.
Have you already done it?
No,
Didn't you do it last semester?
I didn't do any uni last semester.
Where is it?
Okay, now that's better. I'm recording this session for convenience. Here we have the same truss structure as before. The difference is the truss structure is assembled in an upside down fashion. So this would enable to loading it in a real configuration when you have a roof and the loads are applied from top toward the foundation. So here, given a scenario of the loading, such as you load node number 2 or the apex, and then by changing the direction of applied load, here, for example, the load is being applied to node A, and how do you change the direction is by moving the slider J in an axial direction. So by changing the drop weight, the magnitude of load can be changed. So based on the web calculator, you have to do a number of solutions. And for each solution, you find out the internal forces. So once you find the internal forces, just for your convenience, dimensions are given here. To use the web solver, what you need is this coordinate table. This coordinate table is different with the yesterday or the previous one. Once you enter this, the structure would be generated inside the web solver in upside down fashion. And then when it comes to the loading, still we apply the standard load of 16 Newton. And for that particular scenario, I mean here, imagine you want to apply this to node number 4. So for today, we will be applying load to node number 4. That's what Aiden is doing here. And that takes a long yoke to apply the load. And for each, there are many scenarios for condition 2 when you are applying load at node number 4 with different angles, starting from 15 degrees up to 165. And for all of these, you follow these steps. So steps are being described here. So these are the steps. You just attach the yoke. You pass the cable through the exit hole and hook the cable to the mass holder, apply the weights, and then you repeat step 6 for to obtain an average. And right. So with the truss measurement, you have to find the load taking capacity of the magnet. But before that, Um, these are the web web solver where you find it. The link is being provided here. You just follow this link that takes you to the web solver. And this is to measure the angle using your mobile phone. So for the different loading scenarios, the steps that you take are you construct the setup according to the drawing and the load scenario provided to you. And so can you guess before starting, can you postulate a hypothesis, what would be the optimum scenario? And then you define 5 loading scenarios of the load applied to the same node. And then for each loading scenario, you have to solve the truss by using the web calculator and find the internal loads. The next step is just after finding the optimum scenario, that has to be conducted experimentally. Experimentally means the member with the maximum tensile load would be replaced by the magnetic member, and that magnetic member, you have to find out what force breaks that member. And all right, so this you try that for the entire structure, and also the individual member you characterize it separately through the specific part of the structure. So here on the left, there is room for hooking the magnetic member and applying the load in a vertical configuration. Whatever load you measure here, that is the characterization of the member. When you have this one placed inside the structure, the very same load would cause that one to break. Okay, so that is it. For the rest, just let me share the screen with some stopping that one. And here, this is just sharing the camera. Okay, can I ask you to rotate this one that way? This way is, or I think if you stand here, it's easier. All right. I think what you need to do first is running the web calculator for different scenarios.
Yeah.
And then that will tell you which configuration is optimum.
Yeah.
By looking at the internal forces.
Yeah.
So when you know which scenario is, then you construct the same thing here. Yeah, I think you have to start with the web calculator.
Yeah.
So just use the coordinate table I gave you in the handout. You find it on Canvas. The handout is in Canvas. For those coordinate table, you construct the structure and apply the load at node number 4 with different angles, and find out which solution provides the best load carrying structure. That optimum, you would try this experimentally.
Yeah. Just no one done it.
I was gonna do it.
So like all of these, right? Is that what you mean?
You start with the.
This is for this one. I did all this. That was pre-lab work, so I thought we were going to do it. I didn't do joint 2 because I thought we only did one of them. Is that right? Or are we meant to do both of them?
Well, did I send this one to you?
Not with all the data filled in. This is just the
You did all the data yourself.
Yeah, from the
It's
web
very
calculator.
similar to what I did on my.
Okay, it's from the. That's all from the web calculator. From yeah.
Yeah, no, the way
Yeah.
you organize that in the Excel sheet, I thought this is my solution.
No, this is the template. Yeah.
Well done. All right, so you
the,
already know.
So the optimal one would be this one, because that's got the lowest tensile, or do we go for the
Just look at this one. Maybe the graphical tell you best.
Yeah, so that graphical is just for the 45-degree
45
loading
degrees.
case.
Is that what your common sense tells you? What would be the maximum load carrying of this structure? Is this when you apply a load like that or at an angle?
Probably like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you get the same conclusion?
Um,
Have you done that loading in your solutions? Is that part of your solution?
90. Yeah, this one would be that loading.
Okay, that's number 4. Which scenario? Can you bring it in here?
Sorry, which?
Which tab?
Oh, no, these are all. Oh, sorry, when you do a separate worksheet for every one of the graphs, is that what?
Yes.
Okay, so I just did the one graph for the one scenario you sent me, and then just did the data for the rest of them.
I do have to do a graph for everyone.
Sorry?
Are we supposed to do a diagram for every?
That's for these projects. You do a diagram for every solution. Yes. For
Okay,
every
cool.
solution.
Sorry,
Yes.
that confused me a bit. So I just did the data for every solution, then I did the graph one for the 45-degree.
So you have to
thing
graph
that you
every
sent me.
solution.
I think you need a separate solution for every load.
So a
scenario.
separate graph for every load
Yeah, yeah,
scenario.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So these were just the ones with the lowest tensile load. Like the member with the max tensile load for every solution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the tensile load are less, it means you can apply more force before they
Yeah.
break.
So
Right?
this
That's the
one,
interpretation of the optimum.
yeah, so 150 degrees, and then based off this would be the
Yeah,
optimum because that's got the lowest maximum tensile load.
You know, some materials are stronger in compression than tension, like concrete. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you can minimize the tensile load, you don't have to worry about the compressive load.
Yeah.
If in the entire structure the tensile is minimized, that means this structure is stronger. Because you can keep adding load before reaching to the limit tensile load.
Yeah, so this is only tensile, not compression.
Yeah.
And then that's the lowest maximum tensile load. Sorry, the angle with the lowest maximum tensile load. Yeah.
So can you replicate that loading in web solver?
Yeah.
Find out the internal forces. For that, we construct a structure and find out which member you want to replace for that scenario.
So that would be, this one had the highest maximum tensile load.
Okay, which member should be replaced?
3-2. So that is,
3-2.
based on my one, it's from here to here. So this
Here, that's a yellow one, right?
Yellow, yeah.
Okay, so let's see if we can find yellow for you.
Is this right or not? I think I did it halfway. Did I do instructions?
Can you confirm this yellow would give you the same
Same length?
same length? Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Now, come with me.
Yeah. Which one did you have to like replace?
After the calculation,
Yeah, like which one do you have to replace?
I'm going to replace this pose here instead of this point being essentially the top right. This one goes in the bottom of this one. This one is the small.
And then we replace the 2 yellow ones with just 1 yellow one?
Yeah. One.
Yes.
2 yellow is 1.
Yeah.
It means you have to juggle with the spacers to
figure it out. Yeah.
get one meter.
So yeah, 2 goes to 1. Okay. And then we load it at 150 degrees and see if that matches the data here.
Is that the optimum loading you want to apply?
No, 150 degrees is what it said based on the simulation thing.
Which way is this way?
150 degrees starting at negative, no, so negative in the x and positive in the y for loading. So if we then go,
Which way is the front?
well, this is the pivot. So that's the that's the pivot, and then this is the one that has play that way.
Contact here.
Yeah, so that would be. So we want the X1 going towards that way. So, no, sorry, towards this way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, towards this way. Towards the roller one is what I've done, political X, and then towards the pivot joint is negative X. And then that should be 150 degrees from here.
Or can you use your mobile to verify that angle? I mean, given that this is level, I assume this is zero.
Levelish, yeah. Okay, do you have Fizz? Fizz response, whatever it's called? So we stole from last time. Yeah. There we go. It's okay, I got it.
All right, guys.
Okay, so you understood the same coordinates?
No, the coordinates are different than yesterday because they're upside down. You found it here?
No,
It's right in the canvas.
So this, yeah, this is essentially zero.
That's from the canvas. We go to the
It's supposed to be 150. Must be like,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
45.
three laps.
150, that's like 90.
The first one.
150 from here, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's 90. So then 90 plus 60.
So here you find the.
So, oh yeah, so we only need the 60, so it means that's, yeah. It's just because it's self-confused because I had it this way.
Just to say your time.
So I have it this way and then you go around to there. Yeah. So it should be,
So that's 150 right there.
And
okay, so let's calibrate. This is being zero.
Conclusion, do the same thing here. That's a risky
Ish.
thing.
And then this should be 60-ish.
And then that's for the experimental part.
I think that's right.
Then
Is it 60-ish?
It is
in your
60-ish, but
report,
that doesn't seem, that doesn't look like
make
150.
conclusion based on your calculations.
150.
What does your calculation
Because 180 is
tell you?
there.
Calculation tell you what is the best
Like
loading
here to here is
configuration.
180.
That should be
Best
50.
loading, let me define
So
what
that
the
should
best
only
loading
be
is.
30. If this is 150 and that's more than that.
Sure, that should be 30.
I think we've got this mixed round.
That's more than 45.
Yeah, I think we need to get this more down here. It's going to be a pain.
Is that even possible?
When you
I don't think so. No, it's because we have to get it past these guys. I think if we
assume
Yeah,
that
that
the
might
tensile is more critical than compressive.
taking this off is not an option. That
Why?
literally
Because
10 minutes
something
to
that
get off.
if you apply
No, that's
tensile,
not
then
gonna
you
work.
break the compressive. So if you want to
You sure it's
find
150?
load taking
Well, that's what
capacity
Tim just
here,
said. Yeah.
Remember, which are likely to break,
That's-
these are the ones with the tensile load. When I say optimum, from
Eventually,
all
what I did was I
loading
did
configuration, you only have to care about the tensile. Because you are applying the same 16 Newton all forces to all configurations, if they only provide the lowest tensile load at the best scenario. Because it's less risky. That means even if you increase the 16 Newton something extra, still that tensile will be low. Right? So that is the interpretation of the optimum structure. Everyone
Yes,
is
the
doing
whole
the same
each like
definition.
situation is the
So that
highest,
is for
and then
you
all the
later
situations
on, you get
situations
that
the lowest.
all loading configurations,
Which is when
make a table from those, show the result, and your conclusion is important. But for here, just let's take one loading scenario. Could be the one that Aiden is reading.
Yeah, that's what I did as well. That's why I did images for like scenarios. But then I thought in the graph like figure out the lowest highest.
For that, you
But then apparently
use
everyone was
the
different.
magnetic. I provide you the yellow magnetic, you put it in, apply that angle, and this is
So I
what
think
you
we try and replicate this.
But from your writing report, I want all calculations for
Maybe I just read
different loads.
the
You tell me which configuration this structure is
Yeah.
has largest load taking capacity.
Negative 13.
So I bring you the yellow magnetics and you start constructing and doing the
I don't think we can get 150. Like this won't go far enough outlet to get 150.
Next is we'll go down.
Yeah, but then
Like maybe we need a shorter version of this. I'm sorry.
like we could never get this angle out. We need this like out here to get 150.
Yeah. But we could use this one. I think that's what this one's for.
No, that's for testing the magnet.
Oh, I
You
see.
put the magnet there, and then get
Okay.
another string. And then put
Right. How do we do this then?
Surely we're not supposed to do 150.
I don't know. That's for the. Let me just retype that.
Pretty cool this is all 3D film.
Yeah. Getting the left back over.
He left, you know.
He left.
He went to one. They're all like sad, but
Who's doing his job then?
that's no one.
Oh, great.
He was doing like
The
everyone's
last
job.
left back guy. He was awesome.
He was doing everyone's job.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Really good. Yeah, better than you.
Yeah.
Sorry?
We got 150, but
We
don't
can't
know,
do 150.
We don't know how we replicate 150 with this.
So what angle are you doing again?
Well, the like simulation thing says 150 degrees.
150.
But we don't know how we can get this to 150 degrees. It would like hit into this.
Is this clashing to something?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
would
we
like hit
can't
into
get
that column if we get it to 150.
Okay, just make it lower. That's fine.
Yeah.
The maximum
Just do
angle we can
45
reach,
degrees.
Yeah, the maximum we can get is there, which is like 120, I think.
120.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone is 120.
Alright.
All right, I guess we're doing
That
whatever
sounds-
angle this is.
Wouldn't that be under compression, that one?
At 120, yeah, probably. Let's see. I've got 120.
That would, so then our magnet would pull apart.
No, at 120 it's still pretty close. 120 gives you a max tensile of 5.2. But it's on a different member. It's on these two members now instead of this one. So then we replace these two,
Oh, okay. Oh, that's easier.
or one of these two.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to try?
Okay.
But then once you get down to 135, then it becomes this one.
Just need one of these for calibration. Just
Yeah, thank you. So let's just. I just want to confirm real quick that we're actually.
Oh no, 150. We'll make it 150.
Yeah, we're at almost exactly 120.
Yeah, 120.
Yeah, that's good. So 121 is the max angle we can get. So do I take this string out for now? Are we
I
running?
think it's very good.
So, basically done now, yeah.
Oh, you
We go.
Yeah, through all.
Yeah.
Oh, you do that across.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we can't. That's
No,
at
we can't.
120.
So we'll move it back afterwards. Now.
Wait,
Yeah, he just got us some sitting here. Alright. Who knows, man? Who knows? Oh, where did that weight go? You got it? Yeah.
About this.
Yeah. Well, we can't get it to 150, so we're just doing 120. How do we attach this weight exactly?
I forgot these.
Ah, we have the things. Nice. That's what I was looking for. Love the little weight guys.
So low.
Yeah, I'll make this a bit. Wait, so did Lab Guy build these or did someone else build these?
I think he must have been.
I reckon Lab Guy must have built these.
Yeah, I reckon he did.
I completely forgot his name, but you know.
Bernie.
Bernie, that was his name.
No one else would have built it.
Yeah, no, this is not anyone else's construction. This is Bernie level construction.
I don't know what this is. Random.
I'm just going to support this because when this wing falls, this is very precariously falling.
That's all you have to do is upload here.
So we don't have to change.
No,
Roll out.
no.
Yeah, these are all 50
But then
gram.
the loading
I'm gonna get help to drop me that.
Yeah, it's going
X, Y component. So you go here, make that joint and four.
This does not
And then
fit on
put
this.
the component according
Whoops.
to so 120 degrees, 120 degrees. That makes a negative X
This
component
also doesn't.
and the positive Y component. Right?
Yeah, I can we just change everything over.
Whatever
there?
you calculate,
I'm
put
gonna
this as
need two.
negative, that one positive. Yeah. How much? 16. The same as yesterday.
Just put the 1 kilo one on first. How much is that? In total?
600 grams.
So we put them both on.
Yeah.
You apply this slowly. If that's a dynamic loading, the things would be different. Right?
Yeah.
You want to call this thing.
Yeah, we gotta do it slower.
Okay.
If that is
So
short,
yeah, we got the 1 kilo one before and it didn't break.
I'll take
is
some
1
of
kilo
this.
break?
1 kilo didn't break.
Yeah, should be more than that.
6.
And then that's 400 you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we do less. Yeah, right.
I guess I rather 4. 200.
That's like almost close, but not quite.
I mean, we could have had the space around both sides, making sure.
What's that now?
200.
It's like almost breaking. I think we do like just 50 or so. It's like the bang is like pulled apart slightly, but it's not quite broken. Like almost there. Okay. Yeah, just start with 50 and then we'll just like slowly add. Like literally just a bit. For 1 kilo.
And how about counted 20 grams of the whole there?
Oh, it's the whole 20. What is it, 50?
50 is it?
Yeah.
Okay. You're right.
It's 1.15. Ah, so we didn't count this holiday, so it's actually 1.2. Holders. Yeah. Let's retry that one more time with just this height, and if it breaks again, we'll say that's the break weight between the two.
We could just like
Between
balance them
1.2
on.
and 1.25. Yeah, maybe we just do that actually.
Put this on and just balance them on.
Yeah. And then yeah, we can just say the break weight's between 1.2 and 1.25. That's probably what I would guess. So that's 1.2. Yeah, that's 1.2. Just there. So yeah, between 1.2 and 1.25. Cool. Do we go for 1.2 then, or go for 1.25? If it breaks at 1.25.
Just something in between. We don't have the smaller pieces.
Okay. So we'll say, let's say 1.225.
Yeah.
Is that break weight? We'll go right in the middle.
Scientific enough.
Yeah. That's good done. Yeah.
So that is consistent. You repeat that.
Yeah, we repeated that 3 times. Break at the same weight 3 times in a row. Pretty consistent.
Now we need to replace a member.
Yeah, so for 120 degrees, which is going to be the max we can do, obviously. For 120, the 2 that broke were these 2. So we can replace either one of them.
So, according to your solution for that, how
For-
much tension develops here?
Well, so that was for 150 degrees, but we can only get it to 120. So for 120, these 2 were
I think you
the...
need to make a solution for that one.
Yeah, so I've done that already. These 2 were the 2 that broke. They both had the same tensile loading at 120. 120
So that
degrees.
means now you have to replace this.
Do we replace both of them though, or just one if they both have the same?
Yeah,
tension
one of
loading?
them is enough.
Yeah.
But is this the same length? I'm not sure if that's the same length.
I think
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's replace this one. Make it easier. Do. Although actually no, these ones on the outside, these ones will probably be easier to do.
Yeah.
Because we can just take one off.
But I'll just put it on my own.
Yeah.
We just need one though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
So we just take these off and then snap the new one in. Yeah. This all seems very precarious.
It's like well done. It's just very fragile.
Yeah. There we go. And yeah, we just take this one off. Where's that Allen key? I was using that before. I just got
Put your finger here against the bolt here.
This was very, very fragile every time I'm doing that.
I think you have to put it in the middle,
Do we have to put it in the middle for it to be
Make it symmetric.
accurate? Okay.
and that one has to be taken off.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Let me grab this one. Is that the middle? Yeah.
Just put it like there. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, for sure.
Alright, and spaces. And we might have to tighten the bolts a bit. Can we space another spacer or the space is double wide? Yeah, the space is a double wide, we just tighten the bolts up. Oh, it's stuck on the magnet. That's what it's on.
Oh, I have.
Yeah, no, they're like super glued. Not super glued, Loctite. They might actually just be super glued. One of the two. That was loosening, not tightening. Whoops.
No, that's loose.
This one. Why did that
Yeah,
feel
that
like
was
it was
new.
getting looser then? Huh. Yeah, no, that was tightening. It just felt like it was getting looser. Weird. Nice. Cool. So we're going loading 120 degrees. And which one was this again? Number 35. Number
1.2.
Number 5-7. And then what weight's that?
1.2.
Is that what weight do we need? 16. Wasn't there a specific weight we had to do? Or do we just add weight till it collapses? Wait, no, I think we just add weight till it collapses for this one. I think that's right. We're trying to confirm whether the experimental thing
Yeah,
is
confirm
the same. Yeah. So experimentally, this should get pretty high.
Yeah.
Because what wait, what did we say this drops at?
We haven't done the calculation.
Oh, 1 point. I think we do that first, and then we can ballpark where this should pull apart.
Okay.
So that magnet thing lasted to 1.225 kilos.
Yeah.
9.8.
Yeah.
That's in newtons. That's right. You just 10 times kilos by gravity to get to newton. Yeah. having a big brain day. Don't like physics. So it should be 12 newtons should pull that apart. And according to the calculations, at this angle, that load only experienced 6 newtons of force with 18 newtons of loading. Yeah, so with 18 newtons of loading, this only experienced 6 newtons. So we should have to go up to 36 newtons of loading to get this to reach bulb and break. 36 newtons and then like 5 kilos.
5 kilos.
Yeah. You got some more weight.
That's 5 kilos.
Let me just double check that's right.
Probably. I think just from looking at it, looks like it needs a lot. So
Yeah, so it has. Okay, so that's break point of magnet.
But we're gonna break the fucking structure before we break the magnet.
Magnet. Break point of magnet.
I'll set this big one.
Stress. Yeah, with 16 newtons of load. So it's 0.6 kilos.
I don't know where to get more.
With 16 newtons of loading, stress. Alright. So approximately 5.25 newtons of stress in that member with 16 newtons of loading.
That doesn't feel right, bro.
It's not breaking though. How quickly did it break last time?
That's 3 kilos.
Wait, don't have one more. Let me calculate first what we should do. I'm gonna just weigh over.
I don't feel like this is right.
But it's not
I'm gonna
breaking.
break the string.
Yeah, but the structure isn't breaking. Which is too good, I think.
We're gonna have to put 5 kilos on there. We're
Okay.
at 3.
So if that's 5.25 newtons of loading with 16 newtons of, and we need to get to that. 12 divided by 5.25 times 16. So we need 36 and 47 newtons, which divided. So yeah, we need 3.7 kilos to break it.
Should I put on 4 kilos? Just see.
4 kilos will break it, I reckon. The calculations say 3.7, 4 kilos will break it.
So
Let's
what
just
do
do
we
it.
need?
Fuck it.
What?
Dude, it's still not breaking.
Oh, this isn't right, bro. There's no way we put fucking 5 kilos on
There's
it.
4 kilos on this shit, but it's not breaking.
Break the fucking. We've done the wrong one.
No, but that's what we're meant to do. We're meant to do the one where it can withstand the most weight before it breaks.
Oh, really?
So that's like a good thing. Because the other one was, this is like optimizing the truss. So you're trying to do the one where the loading scenario lets it withstand the most weight before breaking it, I think. I think that's right. That's the way I read the instructions. Might be wrong. I think we just wait for Shaheen to get back and just ask him if we're doing this right.
Because I
Because Heike, we're going to
can't
need 5
imagine
kilos at least to
5
break
kilos.
this shit.
Something else is gonna break before we put 5 kilos on.
Yeah.
I think it's built for putting 5 kilos on. That truss, that member is fucking a little bit sketchy.
So yeah, approximately 36.5 newtons. 120 liters. But we've already passed that because we already got to more than that, whatever 4 times 9.8 is.
Yeah.
Not that much past, we'll just put a little bit past.
Could easily do like 180 or 0. Just put it through there.
Yeah, we could actually. Maybe that's what those are for.
Maybe.
Nah, but also they're just, yeah, I think they're just enjoying stuff. Damn, I love how this chip just won't break.
Fuck, we've done it wrong.
Well, like,
Because it should break easily.
do you want to take the weight off? So I don't kill anything. I would just want to see if it can or if it's trying to. Yeah. It's not in compress. If we keep put one on. Because I swear it was intentional. So I'm just like double check that I've done everything as if it was intentional. Yeah. I reckon we just check with Shaheen when he gets back. Surely he knows what's going on. Surely. We know.
Fucking wish.
Yeah.
Maybe Benny. It would have been so good.
Bernie would have told us exactly what we're doing wrong by now.
And explained like everything about it.
Because
This is this.
Bernie just showing off his lasers was the funniest shit.
Yeah, yeah, he had that thing going over there.
Yeah.
A bit of a loss.
Yeah. Got to transfer to Monash now. Pick up all 3 unis.
Yeah, yeah. You'd be getting a good deal, I guess.
Yeah.
We don't put a deal. Let's see what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, how's everyone else going? Anyone else broken their magnetic yet? Anyone else broken their magnetic?
You do a break it now.
Yeah. How long are you doing that?
Yeah, I.
That's a loud noise.
I'll make it from that strong. Wait, yeah.
Yeah, no, they don't. They just hold it more. Yeah, just like pull the string before you actually add it.
Add a smaller weight if it is. Add more to the
Yeah, you can't add a little weight on the default.
No, 16 into cost one thing.
What we literally this would be one and then this and then right on here.
In the question, so we get
Oh, there. Hello. We got to like 4 kilos and it's still great.
Yes, I'm going to do it right.
Do we just add 5 and see how far we can go?
Well, what does your
So I
calculation tell you?
did some quick calculations and said we need 3.7 kilos to break it.
3.7. Yeah, yes.
So we got to 4 and it still hadn't.
Yes.
So just keep going a little bit.
Carefully. Someone.
Carefully. Yeah, someone hold it. All right, let's get another kilo.
Let me bring.
Another killer. I already killed someone.
Yeah, everyone speed away. That's still together. I reckon we've done something wrong. That's like 10 newtons over what I calculated it should be to break. Yeah.
I thought the string's gonna break. Truss. I think we were supposed to replace this one.
No, so that one was for 150 degrees, and then for 120 degrees it said these two were there.
Oh.
Yeah, because we can't get it to 150. If it was 150, it would be this one. But
Yeah,
the
150.
simulation for 120 said these two would break evenly.
So we should do both, right?
Well, we just did one of.
All right.
Look, I thought something was wrong with the characterization. I expected something to be stronger. I mean, with the blue
No,
one,
the magnet.
how much did we get with the blue one break? How many kilos?
But then
It was like 2
about
kilos.
the same stuff.
That was like
They
2
got 1.2
kilos.
for their magnet.
Okay.
It was like
Yeah.
2 kilos to break this one.
Because yeah, the back table got about 1.2 kilos as well as their
Well,
magnet.
we're talking about the strength of the magnet. The strength
Yeah.
of magnet is irrespective of the length. So whatever
Yeah.
the magnet is, except if they made this thing thinner or thicker.
Maybe the yellow
it
ones
was
are
about
bigger.
the same.
Yeah, yeah, they got 1.35. One got 1.2. That one we got.
All right, let's go on.
Let's
See
try
what
one
will
more.
break that. And then you have to discuss what do you think is responsible for that.
Yeah.
I don't think like 6 kilos is responsible.
I think 6 kilos is very responsible. One sec, let me just see if this will pull apart, even with no weight on it.
Yeah, you can't even pull that apart.
Like you can a little bit, but not to the point of like breaking.
It's locked, is it?
Yeah.
Maybe tighten this one too much.
Yeah, maybe we need to loosen some things.
Yeah, I think
That
that's
might be
it. Yeah,
Might have made it too strong.
shouldn't be any friction. Now
Yeah.
this is all friction, which
That's
holding this
probably
one.
what's doing it. Let's just loosen everything a bit and see. Till
Yeah,
can
this
hold
one,
an
this
angle
one here as
apart.
well.
Because I can definitely load it with more than
This one here is loud.
this one as well. Yeah.
That one has to be free to slide. Yeah.
I can't get into this bolt though.
I think they need a socket to.
Is there pliers or something that I could use? Yeah. I might loosen this one as well, because that's the other one I had done. That might also be too tight.
Then just leave it there. But like right now.
I think everything needs loosening.
No, but this one was one I had tightened at the start. This all together. So I'm just going to tighten all the ones that we had tightened. No, it's still
I think it's here.
Still well.
Too tight here. Needs to be able to push back.
Does this one get?
Yeah, so this is the bit. This bit won't move. That's the problem. No. Is there like pliers, like needle nose pliers? I could probably use those to do it. That's definitely the problem. That one won't move.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this one we can't slide. So that's probably what's doing it.
I don't know. You don't have
There we go.
Oh, give me
Now it'll work. Okay, let's try now. That moves now. Three. Careful, it's mine. All everywhere.
Yeah, we're gonna have to move that back, bro. It's gonna.
Let's just put this down on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is too sketchy to be doing like this.
It's gonna fucking.
Flip the
It's
bench.
gonna go.
Yeah, I should do that.
Yeah, it moves now, but we just didn't want to do it on the paper towel when we're doing 5 kilos. Seemed a bit dodgy, but still my scene shot. That was nothing. That wasn't a break. Or was it a break? Did you
That
see?
wasn't a break.
No.
Nearly fucking broke me.
Pretty close one there. We haven't actually gotten 5 kilos yet. We got knocked off before we did. What's that? 6? There we go. 7 kilos in a break.
What if you just
Oh,
go it a little
fuck.
bit smaller than that?
Yeah, we'll see. Go in
But
between.
then that requires a longer cable.
Do we have an actual broken
Alright,
piece?
do that. That's right. It's back to what
It's not quite locked together. You might just have to take them all off quickly and then relock it. in a nice position. Yeah. Okay. So that's 2. And we'll go up to 6 and then add small ones. 3, 4, 5. Whoop, fell over again. Well, there's no bigger versions of this, is there?
This one's a little bit.
This one keeps falling over on us.
This one's a little bit stronger.
Oh, we've got a slightly stronger one. We might try that.
Put it like opposite, maybe.
Oh, yeah, good plan. 2.
Is that lock?
Yeah, they sort of lock. They don't just really lock. 3. 4. 5. Oh, we need to change the string because that's sitting in the bottom now.
It's not on the roller.
Oh, that's why. Okay, it fell off the roller in our last fail. Good catch. It's hitting the bottom.
Still.
Just move it a bit more, yeah. Now to fall over the ground. Watch feet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.1, 6.15, 6.2, 6.25, 6.3, 6.35, 6.4, 6.45, 6.5, 6.55, 6.6, 6.65, 0.7, 0.75, 0.8, 0.85, 0.9. I swear it broke at 7 last time.
I think it did, but
Yeah, I think that's enough.
0.95, 7. Still nothing.
Yeah, 7.
I'll
That's
take it all off, I guess.
Just want to quickly double check the brakes at 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 7.
So 7, we'll say is our brake weight. Because we went all the way up and it still didn't break.
With 7 kilos, it's fucking good effort.
That is a
This
good
whole
effort.
thing is bending.
And that's not even like fully optimized.
Yeah.
It's we can't avoid friction in the joints.
Yeah.
So that's why you get more than expected.
Yeah. Alright.
What you're explaining,
Yeah.
if you could excuse.
Yeah. And that wasn't even the ideal. You can go down to 150 and you get even just it's like 0.4 newtons off, but it's slightly stronger. You replace the lowest biggest. So of all the all the angles that you can go, if you go to 120 degrees, then you replace the biggest at 120 degrees. But if you go to like 150 degrees, you replace the biggest at 150 degrees. But you want the lowest of the biggest. If that makes sense, sort of. So like 120 degrees is like the lowest angle, and then the biggest for 120 degrees is this one. Yeah.
What did it break at? Was it 1.225?
For this, for the magnet, yeah.
Cool. And then it got
And
to
then
7
the switch
kilos.
is 12 newtons-ish for the magnet. And then calculated based on the numbers from the simulation, which you can redo, it's just kids data, it'll be it had a loading of 5.25 newtons with a 16 newton force applied to it. So we had to get it to the break point of 12 newtons, had to almost get over double the force that was applied. so we had to apply 36.5 newtons theoretically to break it, and in actuality we applied 7 kilos, which is something newtons. So in actuality we applied almost double that to break it because of friction. So we applied 68.6 newtons to break it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Got everything you think you need?
Yeah, I'll just put it on notes.
Yeah.
Friction. Yeah. I think that's all I need.
Yeah. So yeah, we 123 is member 57.
Oh, member 57.
Which is
Yeah.
so it's the closest to the sliding access. I might also take a photo. It's a good idea. Yeah, we end up getting about double experimentally what it theoretically was.
Double.
Well, so theoretically, based on the numbers, it should have been 36.57 newtons to break
Which
it.
is
And we got
2.5 kilos.
Yeah, and we got 68.6 newtons to break it. Which is a big difference.
It could be, I mean, these are not loose.
I loosened everything I had tightened, but there might have been other things that were also not loose.
Yeah, friction makes a big difference.
Is there anything else we have to do in this lab? Do we
No.
have time to just redo it?
No.
Alright, I might just redo it then, see if we change it, if we loosen everything.
With the other group, I asked them to loosen up these before applying the loads to see what
Yeah.
difference they would make.
Yeah, because I loosened all the ones that we had touched, like these three, but I didn't loosen all the rest of them.
Yeah.
Let's try that. Just see.
That's a pin joint, supposed to be no friction at the pins, so pins are acting as a distributor. So they're not taking any load.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the original problem was that this one couldn't slide at all, so it just had no chance of breaking.
I think that's a big contributor.
Yeah. Because, yeah, that we got to like 8 kilos and that still didn't break. That one. But, yeah. So good. Just to keep these as loose as they can before they're going to fall apart.
And if you can put the yellows back.
Yeah. Do one more try with it like this and see what that breaks at. Put the yellows back.
So let's see how free that is to move. When you apply load, this is one.
Because this was bending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you already done this lab with one?
No, this is the first time we are doing it, and then the technician left in the worst time possible.
Yeah, I just heard that he had left. Good old Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie, he just made it aim for everyone.
Yeah. There we go. So yeah, that broke at 5
that
now,
makes
which
sense.
is a lot closer.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, I might do some
So
small.
you record this one in your report.
Yeah. I might just do a small adjustment between 4 and
So
5.
good observation.
Figure out the exact break point. One, two,
Since friction is still not gone.
3, 4.1, 1.5, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4. Oh. 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 5,
Wait, yes.
7, 7, 5, 9. Could you grab 2 more or 3 more little ones? We loosened everything and now breaks at 5 kilos, so it's just friction was.
Oh, really?
And one more thing, these blacks shouldn't be here. That makes things,
Slightly side loaded.
yeah, upset.
I think it's still 1 sec, 1, 2. Oh no, yeah, it's slightly offset. Alright, let's redo it without the blacks then. We've got plenty of time. This is all we have to do. It's only been half an hour.
Another kilo?
We're just gonna take the little black clips out and make it perfectly centered.
Oh, yeah.
Is that loosened already? Yeah, it is. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Last try.
Yeah, I'll give you more weight.
2, 3, 4, 4.2, 3,
It's not again. I can.
that's 4.5, 4.6,
Something much different. Yeah.
4.7, 4.8, yeah, good idea. 4.9, 5, 5. Stronger.
It's when you apply load gradually.
Yeah.
It suddenly.
Because last time we did the 1 kilo all at once. That's 5.05. And then 5.1.
How about this one? This is this frozen?
That one's very loose, yeah. That's 5.25 there. 5.3. 5.4. Thank you.
Sure.
5.4, 5.6, 5.7. Yeah, if we apply gradually, we're going to get on 7 kilos again, I reckon. There we go. That broke. 5.7.
And now, just yeah, the geometry. It's yeah. I tell you what.
So
Just
got-
to take this one, I tell you why these are the reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, this analysis is very sensitive to the length, right? The length of the member. If you have just loosen
Everything.
joints,
Yeah.
and then eventually you get a longer length. So the geometry is not identical to the geometry with the modeling.
simulation,
So that
yeah.
can go to your discussion.
Yeah.
I don't want you to get a
Well, we got plenty of
perfect.
stuff to discuss about now.
Yeah. I mean, we
We
never
got 3 different answers.
were able to provide the perfect
Yeah. Okay. So this
rigs.
was,
As long as you can explain that, that's all it
this
takes.
was first and then second attempt.
You can put your hand there.
Friction. So we're going to go for one where after we've loosened everything to reduce the friction.
I'll do it.
Say 5.7 kilos
Loosen all bolts.
to reduce the friction in all of the pin joints.
Really like a 5 point.
Then we can do
We can take some of these.
Oh, they took
Yeah,
off
you
the-
can take ours.
You
We're
guys
done.
using that way?
No, we're done. All yours.
What did it
Got
break
more?
out on the second one?
Maybe.
5.7 kilos was ours. So yeah, we're going to go with 5.7. Now we just have to reset the structure and we're done.
Nice.
Yeah, this is worth like 20% for 2 cracks.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy.
So much better than the other one where like 90% of the mark was just the final.
Oh, really? Last semester?
End of, not technically last semester because it was a summer semester.
Oh, yeah,
But last semester that I actually did. Yeah. Because summer semester they did this crack and it was the same marking setup, I think.
Yeah, right. I went to Japan.
Nice. Over summer?
Yeah, right.
How was it?
Snowboarded for 3 months.
Yeah. Did you work at the snow?
Yeah.
That's awesome. How was this put together? I need to remember now.
Yeah.
And then these guys went between the yellow and the
Yeah.
black, I think. So.
Yeah, on the outside.
Oh, I need to loosen all of this a lot.
It seems really inconsistent.
Yeah, well, so the first answer was because of
Still at 5 curves and then keep going for 3.
well, so that's because the like lengths of everything changed because we loosened it all. So yeah, because we had to loosen everything to make it work, that then meant all of the lengths of everything had changed. And if the lengths change, the brake force changes as well. Because everything was loose. But the change due to the lengths changing was still less than the change due to the friction, yeah.
Like this, and they keep my short off. Now we need, no, that's our fault. We need a bigger base. No, this is not. They're all gonna be.
I feel like this is the same track.
No, it's not. It's a classic Bernie prac, I reckon.
These spaces need to go anywhere?
Yeah, they need to go in here after we take this black thing off. But this was so painful to get on.
Oh, you have to put that on.
Yeah, I put it on before you got here.
Oh, you got here too early. Bloody hell. You might have to give me a hand getting this one off. Yeah, might be a 2-person job. I actually don't even know how I got this on, to be honest, without breaking anything. Yeah, that was just sitting there for extra support. It's a clip in like the rest, but it's too small, so it doesn't clip in. I actually had to like use the Allen key to like push it in when I was getting it on.
One more explanation would be these structures assume to be 2-dimensional.
Yeah.
Any walling or
Difference,
deviation
yeah.
make that the 3-dimensional.
Alright, you try to pull it out. Yeah, almost. Yeah.
So you can
Nice.
just take the black off.
It's a push on, but it's too small, so it doesn't want to push on like the rest. And there's nothing to leverage on this one, yeah. There we go. That's gonna get it, I reckon. So just using these to.
I can hold it with the knot.
There we go. Yeah, the black one just hasn't been used as much as the rest, obviously. It doesn't like to clip on. And then, yeah, these just go back where the black was. And I'll tighten everything up for the next group so they can have the same problem.
Yeah, fuck the next group.
Don't want to make it easy for them. To time that one up.
Just everything, yeah.
That's so mean. Why isn't it working?
It's part of the learning experience, guys. I actually just don't want to put it in storage or loose at all. Fall apart of it, I reckon.
Yeah.
And it should be tight when it's being stored.
Now I gotta see how much weight until it snaps.
Just chuck weight on, see what happens.
Pretty much. I think yeah, that's a big thing at the start.
Yeah, because that leg couldn't move at the start. And it can't move now, but couldn't move at the start with the magnetic joint. We ended up getting there.
We got some results, got some data.
Oh, geez, my photo not end up taking. Damn. You got the photo, yeah?
Yeah.
No, not take. I thought I'd take one.
What's the best thing to send it to you on?
Whatever. To your Facebook?
Yeah.
I feel like that's literally all I use Facebook for. ILGYLES. EY. Wackiest spelling of I'll ever seen.
Yeah, I'll.
Yeah, it's this way.
Got chicken in the background. Give me all the chicken.
Hmm? Yeah, should.
Try to go on with the weight.
Who's the wrong?
Yeah, with this.
You did that before? I remember taking it off. How did you do that? The magnet just came out.
Got there in the end.
Yeah. According to the ratio and then time, 16 is
My
not the
country
same.
did take magnet. Are they?
We literally went for a listen every night and then we got brain like 6 kilos.
The inside one was
We had to just listen every day. The friction was making it just not. 16. 16.
16 YouTube? Or 16 Facebook?
Yeah. It's good. Yeah, we need to kind of get the news like. Yeah, it was fine. So you got that going. And just say hi if you don't.
You said it's 16, right?
What?
8.78 divided by 16.
Just load.
Yeah.
What is 16?
Yeah.
It's 0.67.
Okay, the load I think is
What kind of service do you offer?
yeah, it's not a load that will keep it's hydraulics.
Are you doing it?
Yeah, this is that.
Yeah, like, okay.
It has I think it's
Like, no, if you have something that you just have to do, like, write down the numbers on each side. And you just like write down the numbers on each side. Like, there was nothing outside of like the Excel, you just write down the numbers. We got narrative. We got narrative. Yeah. You just say go to the election. Yeah. Oh yeah, they are. They're just elections. But I think they actually had them. Oh, did I do 4 of them? And I still got 100% on them. Yeah, but I had them in, so they didn't actually check.
That's not the conflict. That's a key point.
So
I think you get something.
I don't know.
Never mind. That's too far. Look.
yeah, that's really
Yeah,
hard
I
to
would
have
change
before.
the angle so I can
So actually, I don't think you checked it. He was just like, yeah,
It's
it's
a
all
big
good.
difference. Or no, just right there.
Yeah.
We tried to because my like
Now my problem is how to.
yeah, we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not the one. That's not the one. That's this.
Yeah, Bernie is being in every class. Yeah.
Even they got
Yeah. I have like 40 hours of work a week if I try to do useful time. Yeah.
I did it 4 years.
Never mind.
I did it last
Right
time.
before, and you can sort of.
I was going to try to
No, it doesn't work.
I think you want to look at your calculation.
No, the ratio of you compare the
No, I.
nothing compare with the biggest load.
Yeah, I did that. Alright, yeah. Well, like useful time, I was like, yeah, I went to that big one. The family here for us to like I have scheduled to all my classes with them every Friday.
You talked about the highest
So I got
concern.
scheduled to all my classes every Friday, and then like a week before uni started, they went, well, no, mine is changing to next level Tuesday, Wednesday. Like, my work day. Yeah, that's what I did last year, and then I was like, no, I can do subjects. 2 days off, 2 days. No, 2 days off.
They just
2
need
days.
to
And I do 2 subjects.
maybe at the top or bottom.
Raji, yeah, I have Raji something. I don't know what. Yeah, Raji was maybe the first paper.
Just look at this today.
It was like the only thing you had. She knew what she was doing, just relevant knowledge.
Yeah.
All the good teachers moved to Monash. Because Betty moved to Monash. The last one in the trilogy I haven't done, I was alright, they down here, I'm just Monash. Yeah, it's like too bad. I'm about to check it.
Why did you do this tomorrow?
So I had this lecture up for like it was a material science class, but it was different than other like it was like
No, it's
concrete
okay.
and metals and brain structure and that stuff. Anyway, he'd obviously done his degree, but he started teaching us like you know, like
But like they would do charging is like
Australian standard for. He would teach us these IS, the Indian standard for what it's not IS, it's international, whatever. And then a different teacher would write the exams, and they'll write the exams on the Australian standard. And then me and a bunch of other students were like, what the hell? They're teaching us like I have the lecture slides that prove this is what we were taught, and then the answer exam, the same question is something different, different country standards. And then they were like, oh, yeah, sorry, we didn't give enough time to repair. Our bad, I guess you can repeat it next semester. Yeah. And then when I was like, I'm not repeating it next semester, I'm going to screw that. I had like an hour-long meeting with like the head of the department. And I was like, look, this is like really sexist and pro-piece of people. It was like Alex, like, I guess Alex Pepperman. Yeah, but Alex is still teacher, so I don't really mind. Like, he was like a really bad teacher. So like, let me just add that on, yeah. And then they're like, oh yeah, sorry, we didn't do enough time for the there, so you just outline how bad. And then we're like literally just outline like copy pasted from 50 deals about different countries, completely irrelevant. I started trying to last one.
we didn't do the one that
and then I had some of the family drama go on, so I dropped the 6-1 and 1 other.
take it as below
Yeah.
and then change it into that.
Yeah, because like the material class doesn't have a subject here. There's no class here, we just like that concrete. Like it's talking about stuff. This is like a close. Yeah. Yeah, so I got like 48 on one, but like I probably had to do go to the exam, so like yeah, like I have to yeah, well, that was like and then yeah, math stuff.
But you like take the ratio from here, then you come to
Yeah. Oh, they should go on there. But this should be below the
Yeah.
but there are a lot of things. How much it cost for that? Oh, okay. So you go there. How much is the load? No, they don't do it.
8.
Kilos? Yeah, even more.
But this is the ratio.
No, it's not the ratio.
Just try to look.
I'll see you after the break. Now my
See,
work
get ready for the mid-semester exam.
Yes.
I deliberately increase the weight of the experiment such that you get a better score.
Yeah, the exams last time were like 80%. Last time I did this.
Yeah, even then it was
Yeah.
reduced. I reduced that further.
Yeah.
What can I do?
Yeah. Thank you.
Sorry? Yeah. 1 point.
Okay.
One point.
It may talk impossible. Maybe you can share with later.
1.15.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
I have a say. Yeah, mid semester. Yeah.
Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah,
Enjoy your long weekend.
Thank you.
There's no class on Friday, sir.
The thing is, it's based on their work calculation. Maybe
Oh, so there's extra.
you don't like to go in there like I was watching.
You didn't even put it in line with like.
I already got the balance. Oh, it's gonna be like running line.
Yesterday was not
So at first you need to type the blood estimate. Do it online on Big Road website. No. I haven't had a lot. Oh, bag right. Well, check all these bags. Oh my god. Wait, can I do that?
I don't need to do that.
It's almost done.
Who's left to visit the series?
Just because I can see the screen, so we don't have um, because everything is recorded, I mean, we don't need to
Nothing. Have you started your project?
You like the shape of the
No.
probably would be saying good to yesterday. Or I just adding. Wait, I just need to Uber to earn the money for next semester.
just read the instruction. Have you read the instruction? You have. And have you read the one?
Only you want the calculation
Just for every scenario, for every building scenario, to make one, everything is like Excel. So Excel you can make multiple tabs. So one tab for each building scenario, and there you can include the snapshot of the solution, the numbers, and then make a conclusion, what the conclusion out of that. For only the solution. Okay? Or not for all loading scenarios. The computational, I think that was several scenarios. I don't remember how many we did from the instruction. Include the music